What's going on, guys? Making this video. I don't know how long it's gonna be until you see this, because I want to make all this like one thing. So first off, the Z's gone. Yes, I'm sad about that. But I am currently in New York right now because I basically traded the Z for a dirt bike that was worth around $5,000 and money on top, and I just sold the dirt bike and I found a street bike that I really want for a really good price with low miles, considering the year anyway. But yeah, Appalachian Trail Beckett. Don't know what that is. I'm in New York somewhere, I think. Alright guys, how's it going again? It's me, your boy. New R6. You thought I was gonna say Skinny Penis. Shout out Noel Miller, but yo, I'll show you guys right quick when I get to the shop. Alright? But after this, I'm going the fuck home. No work's getting done today, but that's okay, because I'm probably not gonna post this video for a month. So future me editing this. How's it going? Holy shit, man, what a house. If you guys live in upstate New York and anything that looks like this, you know, shout out to you, because man, what a friggin' dream. Maybe more woods, but holy shit, dude, that is a gorgeous property. That one's nice too, but I don't like the pillars. I like the cabin-y type houses, you know what I mean? Yo, I gotta film that because that's just fucking sick, dude. Look at that fucking abandoned ass factory here. I don't think it's operational, but damn, dude, that's a massive quarry. This is a freaking cool bridge. I think it used to be a railroad bridge. That's what it looks like anyway, but it's definitely not fucking operational anymore. It doesn't look like, unless, I don't know, there's like things hanging from it. Someone tell me what those are right there. Yeah, there's a railroad track next to it. I don't know what the hell it is, but it's fucking cool. Maybe it's something that takes the things off the train and transports it across the river. I don't know. Train! Alright, so here it is. This is what I got. I'm on the fence on whether or not to keep it, but I think this is definitely the best way to get rid of the Z, get cash, and get this on top. So, as you can see here, 13,880 miles. Starts right up. Definitely needs tires. Has a slip-on exhaust. Still has the stock cat on it. Integrated taillight. Horn works. That's a low beam. And this is the high beam. I love that front end. Dumb aggressive. Whoops. So yeah, that's that. This is a good thing to look at when you're looking for a bike. Basically, see how this is darker than this? That means that they weren't leaning all the way over here. So usually if a bike's beat on, you'll be able to tell if this is dark all the way to the edge. This is what we call chicken strips. Yeah, so usually when people ride the bike kind of lightly, you won't, you know, you'll see that they like this is where they stop leaning. If all of this is black, it's a good indication that it could be good and bad. It could be it's a good rider and he knows what he's doing, or it could be someone who's a good rider but also beats the ever-living piss out of the bike and uses it to its full potential. This clearly was not used as that, so that's dope. Alright guys, well, it is a couple days later, and I was like watching those clips that I filmed back, And I feel like this can be its own video. I guess I'll just explain what happened with the Z and all that. So the Z sat for pretty much since it came to the shop. The last drift event I was at was, what, November 2018 or 2019? I don't remember. It was Skids for Kids, or December, something like that. I already sunk a bunch of money into it, and I just really wasn't feeling putting more money into it. Nor did I really care to work on it. Not that I don't like the car, I still love the car, but it was bringing me no enjoyment. It was taking up room in my not big shop. And yeah, so I said, a long time ago, I said to myself, what's the one thing I'd get rid of the Z for? And I said, specifically, an 06 plus R6 in cash. So, or a CBR 600. So, as you can tell by my preference of bike, let me just kind of show you real quick what I mean, and you guys will kind of understand why I like the bikes that I like. So the front end, having two headlights and being like angular and aggressive looking like that, this is my favorite front end of all street bikes. You know, I don't have anything against the R1, but personally, I think this looks better. I don't like the blacked out thing with the two, just like little projectors. Like, it looks cool. I just think this is a better design, and I think it proves that it's a better design because this design was out for 10 years. This exact body style minus, you know, this and this. Which also, in the video before, I didn't realize that I had a late model 07. So I have the velocity stack, like the variable velocity stack, the 08 engine, which has the corrected bearing issue. And I found all this out because when I ordered fairings, which are in here, and you guys will see in a later video, hopefully within a week or so, I looked and there was like this little vent down here. And I'm like, hey, wait a minute. And I was like, wait a minute. I have 08 plastics, fairings, whatever. And I posted in a group for, you know, R6 people. And I was like, hey guys, this bike is basically 100% stock. Do you think someone went through the trouble of like swapping over subframe, gas tank, all fairings, the velocity stack stuff, like everything? And everyone was like, no. Well, there was a couple people that said yes because they did, but the vast majority said no. And a couple of people that are in my exact position said that if this was an 07, this wouldn't fit, which does in fact fit. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, if someone did go through the trouble of swapping over everything from the 08, dope. But yeah, I honestly didn't even really notice. I didn't know enough about these bikes to know what was going on with that. So anyways, that's why I like this front end and the CBR front end, because they're dual headlights and they're all angled. They look mean. Like, I don't like Gixxers. They're one headlight. Not my cup of tea. But anyways, like I said, people were asking the wrong questions. Apparently, I wasn't clear enough in the actual ad. So I just made a friggin' copy pasta, basically, that I sent everyone. Every time I got is this available, I would immediately send that, and that worked. That started weeding out the people that thought that they were gonna drive away an LSZ for under 30 grand. Like, no. Those things, if that was a completely ready to go, street ready car, everything in the thing works, all that, yeah, 30 grand, of course. That's what they go for. Look them up on Facebook, whatever. 20 to 30 grand. 20 is really on that person needs money side. But send him that thing. He was like, all right, cool. I have this 2010 CRF 250R. Had high compression pistons, engine rebuild, pro wheels that were like $1,000, full pro circuit exhaust, full pro circuit suspension. The bike had like 3 grand of parts worth in it. Like, so I was like, you know what? I bet you this would sell fast. So I got the bike and cash on top. I won't say how much cash I got on top, but it was between $3,500 and $5 grand on top of the bike. You know, so use your imagination. So anyways, I went and did what I was gonna do, because I don't care for 4-stroke dirt bikes. It sold the next day for $4 grand, the dirt bike did. And I had a CBR lined up. It was an 03, but it had the 06 fairings on it, which are the ones that I like. I like that body style better. And it had the inverted forks. It had everything. like converted to 06, but it had like 22K miles. But the guy wanted like 3,600 for it. So I was like, you know what? That's cheaper than all of the other ones on Craigslist, and I could probably get him down to like 3 or 33 at least. So I hit him up, and he's like, yo, dude just came through and bought the bike. So I was like, shit. But I had cash in hand. I wanted to buy the bike then and there. So marketplace, and because I was searching for R6s for a fucking month, this thing popped up. I said, would you take 42? And he's like, yeah. So I was like, okay, cool, I'll go get a U-Haul. Because basically I just sold the dirt bike for $4,000, still had cash on top to like take care of like, you know, bills and, you know, credit and all this other stuff that I should have been taken care of, but the Z was just kind of there being a sinkhole. So I was able to take care of some things that I needed to take care of, which were dope. And yeah, so I went and bought the bike, or I went and looked at the bike. Everything checked out. The first things I did all the time, because I hate doing this. I never want to do this. But I checked the fork seals, bone dry, beautiful. That's an expensive job, kind of. But I noticed, I was like, all right, this is scraped up. The guy that had it before, the guy that I bought it from, dropped this thing going like 15 miles an hour or something before the guy that I got it from put these on. So these obviously weren't on. But he dropped it doing whatever, and he fucked up the stator cover. So I was like, all right, cool. That's replaceable. I got it right here. This was $30. Not an issue. But in the ad, the tires looked mint. So I was like, fuck it, I'll give him 42. But when I got there, I saw the tires are spanked. Yeah. These are not in good shape. This is what my tire looked like beforehand, but the dude said that he just didn't want the bike anymore because he wanted something that's more of like a cruiser bike, less of like a race-ish bike. Dude, I got it from is cool as fuck. He races motocross and shit. Front tire as well, not in good shape. Just shitty shape. So I was like, hey, do $4,000. And I was like, all right, cool, because if I could do 4, then I have even more money left over to pay for stuff. You know what I mean? And the bike didn't need much. Regardless, like I was changing the color of the fairings anyway, because personally, I dislike blue. I don't like blue. You guys know me. You guys know what color I like, and it's not blue. So yeah, I don't know. Basically, I said, okay, $4,000. He's like, all right, $4,000. I drove to Galway, New York, about three hours from here-ish, maybe a little bit more. Yeah, so I got the bike. Came with the stand, which is great. Lightly, the bike was dropped. It didn't even break the rear pegs. This is all the damage right here from it. So stock rear pegs, stock levers. Probably gonna throw those levers on until I get shorty ones because I can't be having blue levers with my new fairings. And I gotta take this off because I'm a holy person and I have a girlfriend. No. But yeah, that's how I came about this. Sorry guys. Z is in a new home, a good home. I'm sure Eddie will do something cool with the Z or parts of the Z. So if it's a use to somebody, it's better than having no use to me. And on top of that, I get all the smiles per gallon with this friggin' beautiful R6. Well, soon to be completely transformed in the next video. Doing a lot to this thing. And the thing about bikes, you can do so much to them for like no money. It's awesome. But anyways, that's it for the video. It's been all talking. I don't have the Z anymore, so have shop space. Beautiful R6, my literal favorite bike ever. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. And get ready for this. This is all parts for this thing.